Vietnam War Essay. Essay on Vietnam War for students and children in English. The Vietnam War, a complex and controversial conflict. Introduction. The Vietnam War was a conflict that took place from 1955 to 1975, and it was one of the most divisive and controversial wars in American history. The conflict involved the United States and its allies supporting the South Vietnamese government against the communist forces of the North Vietnam and the Viet Cong. The war had a profound impact on American society and remains a topic of discussion and debate on this day. The roots of the conflict. The conflict in Vietnam had its roots in the Cold War and its the struggle for power and influence between the United States and the Soviet Union. The United States was concerned about the spread of communism in Southeast Asia and saw the conflict in Vietnam as a way to constrain the spread of communism and defend its interest in the region. The escalation of the war. The conflict in Vietnam escalated in the 1960s as the United States increased its involvement in the war. The United States sent troops to Vietnam and launched a major bombing campaign in the north. The conflict also saw the deployment of new military technologies and tactics, including the use of defoliants like Agent Orange and the introduction of the controversial draft system. The impact of the war on American society. The Vietnam War had a profound impact on American society, and it was one of the most divisive conflicts in American history. The war caused widespread protest and demonstrations, and it led to a general sense of disillusionment and mistrust in the government. The war also had a significant impact on the military, with many soldiers returning home with physical and emotional scars, and it contributed to a decline in public support for the military. Conclusion. The Vietnam War was a complex and controversial conflict that had a profound impact on American society. The conflict was rooted in the Cold War and the struggle for power and influence between the United States and the Soviet Union, and it escalated in the 1960s as the United States increased its involvement in the war. The war caused widespread protest and demonstrations, and it led to a general sense of disillusionment and mistrust in the government. The legacy of the Vietnam War continues to impact American society and the military, and it remains a topic of discussion and debate to this day.